and welcome to Boner City, USA, the #1 podcast named after a boner-related city. My name is Dan Bilek, and with me is...
Andrew Dewitt.
Ryan O'Neill.
Jeff Danis, you can call me the Danish. Those are some tasty licks on that intro.
Okay, right before the show started, but right before you heard us talk, Ryan is yelling, why don't we have some porno music to open with? Did you bring any porno music with you, Ryan?
No, but we're amongst several computers that could easily download.
Dan, isn't that your job, Dan?
Before the show, did you download...
Isn't that your job?
My job? No, Jeff is technically the mayor of Boner
Yeah, but
City.
you're comptroller. You're comptroller.
I am not controller. Last episode, we said what jobs. Jeff took mayor. No one else had a job.
I want to be a cock developer.
That doesn't even make sense.
What
You're an idiot.
As the mayor, I'd like to know the population of my constituents.
I don't
Hey, wait,
know.
is Boner City
It
going to be
depends.
like...
It depends on how warm it is. If it's a warm day, you have less.
I picture Boner City as a summer town.
Is this going to be like Springfield, where you never know the true location of Boner City?
Did you guys understand that the population joke I made was about sperm counts?
Yes.
I thought it was about...
Yeah, we got it.
I thought it was about dick size,
It is
actually.
literally the smartest thing I've said so far today.
You want to write it down real quick?
We're recording this, so it's fine.
I'm looking at Andrew's computer. Well, who is that guy on your computer?
It's a barbarian from Diablo 3. We don't have time to get into that, though.
That's a different podcast.
So, Ryan, if you would like porno music, find some on the internet, download it.
Oh, God. Dan, I don't have that kind of capability.
He's got...
Next time you're watching a porno on the internet, to save the URL and send it to me, and I'll take the music off of that.
Who watches porno with music nowadays?
I'm talking more like... the music I'm talking is the fucking...
You want fuck sounds?
Yeah.
You want the show to sound like-
So, I mean, there can be music like a bong rip and Blink 182 in the background while a girl's getting fucking first time anal.
That always...
that's going to be the sound of the show.
Extracurricular activities in amateur porn is to me is very distracting.
When they leave the television on, like in a hotel, and it's like a news show or something, and you can hear someone talking, that's really distracting.
Like I like if it's in a real apartment, you start looking at like if they do have books, which usually they don't. You're like, they like Encyclopedia Britannica.
Yeah, somebody has that joke like, oh, that's my coffee table, or that's my cabinet that they keep their entertainment center.
Yeah.
Someone we know had the same one.
But I hate it if they have their dog in the room or a cat. I'm like, fucking have some decency. This dog doesn't have to see you.
Who has a dog in a film set?
It's not a film set, dude. That's not a film set.
When Ryan watches, he's like, I wonder how that cat's going to give birth and if it needs help.
I couldn't...
farm upbringing.
My arm's way too big now
to put inside a cat.
to go inside a cat.
Old Huckleberry O'Neill over here.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, last episode, Ryan described having to put his arm up a pig's vagina to pull out dead, aborted pigs.
I once had to fuck a giraffe in the
You
suburbs.
never had to fuck a giraffe.
My friend's like, you want to hang out with us? You're going to fuck this giraffe, dude. I had to climb the ladder.
Oh, because you're from South Africa, right? You're an Africano from South Africa.
No, to fuck a giraffe's vagina, I'm assuming you have to be like 10 feet tall.
You get a stepladder up there.
Do giraffes fuck? Because their legs seem so
Do
fragile.
they fuck? How are you talking about?
Just cellular mitosis?
No, I mean, they obviously do, but their legs seem so fragile.
They accidentally get cum on a tree, and then another giraffe rubs up against it.
That sounds very plausible.
One of them sucks it out and then spits it in another. There's a middleman
With
in it
that
all.
long black tongue, it sticks in
Dude,
in
they
the
can...
fucking pussy.
A giraffe can kill a fucking tiger with a kick.
No.
They have powerful legs.
How do you know this?
Dude, you've been watching animal MMA play?
Dude, I know all about this shit.
You know all about giraffes fucking.
You want to get into monkeys? I'll talk about some fucking monkeys.
Okay.
There it is.
Is this art?
Okay, I got a video of giraffes.
Can you get out of the way?
Yeah, I'm fucking...
I want to get a boner in Boner City.
Is he even going to suck on her tits?
Closer? Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, why is this...
Oh, this guy...
Wait, be
Wait,
quiet.
rewind that. Rewind that. That guy just go, oh.
Be quiet.
Okay, we'll
This is
start.
at a zoo, and I think his kids are there.
Is it recording? It's recording.
Yeah, it is, but just
Okay, closer.
foreigners.
Yeah, nice. Baby, you do it.
Oh, that's his dick. It's like super long, dude.
That's good.
Wait, I want to hear this guy's commentary. It's real creepy.
Nice, dude. What's wrong with his penis?
Suction cup.
there's another guy, third party.
There's two dudes and a chick.
Yes, but
This is giraffes having sex on YouTube.
This is
We'll
outside
put
of a
the
car.
URL.
they're,
on our
they're
website.
in a car.
The URL will be on our website.
I guarantee that car has a baby on board.
Oh, they're at one of those drive-through safaris, and they
yeah.
put it in park to watch giraffes.
I don't think are they fucking? They're just standing there.
No, she
No,
likes
his
a
dick's
man
on.
with the slow hand.
Oh, here he goes. Oh, he's gonna make his move.
there's too much attention.
That guy just
This
came.
guy just came. Like, it's too much.
I like this.
They're
guy.
euros.
One more try.
No, this guy's American. Oh,
This thing's like 10
He's
minutes
just
long.
he's a scumbag.
How long is this video?
It's like another minute.
Yeah, I would really love to see that right now.
oh my
This
God!
guy's a piece of shit.
What?
This video has like 1.5 million views, by the way.
Oh,
This guy's been fired from every job.
Is he getting? Is she getting?
I guarantee
Wait,
you.
listen.
Come on, dude, you could do it.
This guy's been banned from zoos before.
No, this guy's like New Zealander or something. I
He's
don't know.
American.
Jeff, seal the deal.
You think people are gonna start honking behind him? Hey, fucking drive on!
Hey, we want to see the giraffes fuck too. We didn't pay just to watch you.
I got 3 kids here! They're waiting all day to watch this fucking giraffe thinking hard.
Oh shit!
Oh my
My
god!
God!
Rape charge.
Yeah, the draft just did a rape charge.
Yeah, but it did.
Wait, I like how they go back to statue mode right after the rape charge, like nothing
It
happened.
fell
That
off.
happens
He
with
fell
animals a
off.
lot.
Wait, what the
Baby, hold here. I'm just
Can we fast forward this thing? Do they ever
Do you
fuck?
think? Do you think
let me see.
this was used as evidence in a court case because they murdered this woman who was in the
Yeah,
car?
maybe. Yeah, they tried to get her hot with giraffes fucking, and she wasn't into it. They killed her.
Oh, remember when we saw those giraffes fucking?
Okay, so let's fast forward. Because this guy probably will actually ejaculate if this giraffe gets it in.
I like how he has to time the rape charge.
Yeah, it's fucking YouTube, goddamn. No, they don't.
He didn't fuck.
They drive away.
That is 1.5.
Well, that's why it's got all the red hits on it, bro. That's why it's got all the thumbs
It's got
down.
350 likes, 354
Wait.
dislikes. Fuck
Look
you.
at the comments and see if people are like, who the what?
Top comments. I gotta stop watching giraffe porn and find myself a real giraffe. Probably from the guy who filmed it.
Wow, hi-oh.
I wouldn't think their penis, spelled THEY''re, their penis would be longer since they're spelled wrong again, the tallest. Okay.
Well, that's a short guy. It's like, hey man, just because they're a tall animal doesn't mean they have a big dick.
That is.
then we have
you
worst
know,
rap ever.
they did disprove that height has something to do with penis size, right?
I'm 5'3", man. I got a huge dong.
Give me a minute. I'll show you. Give me a few seconds.
Dude, I'm totally a grower. I'm not a shower, so I'm not going to show it.
That was disappointing.
Yeah, but
I like
they
the
do fuck-
commentary because that guy sounded just like every guy behind the camera of a real porno. He's like,
yeah, shows your
nice.
tits. Oh yeah, finger it. Yeah.
oh, nice giraffe. Yeah.
So we'll try and get
good.
some music that giraffes can fuck
Thank
to
you,
for the
Dan.
show.
Look at
Ryan.
the spots on that giraffe.
Smack that giraffe right in the ass.
The guy should have gone up there and fucking
Fluffed.
shoved that dick.
Guided it in.
That would have been funny to run up and punch him in the dick and then get back in your
You
car.
just said that they can kick a tiger to death. What are they going to do to
Yeah,
a man?
that's why it would be hilarious because you got away with it.
He wouldn't have gotten away with it. He would have been like, "Oi, mates, look at this! I'm gonna punch the giraffe in the dick," and then he's like dead, and
I
his
would've done
kids
it.
are there. His kids
He
are
gets
there.
killed in front of his kids.
I would
and
have
other
done
people's
it.
kids.
And it's
His
like,
kids would have had a better life. Do you hear that creepy fuck?
do you remember how father died? Yeah, he was on. We went on vacation in South Africa, and he punched a giraffe in the dick. Well, it's trying to fuck another
like,
giraffe.
They kicked him to
That's
death.
an awesome story.
You know how if you mess with like a dog when it's eating, what would happen if you mess with a giraffe when it's fucking?
fuck your mouth.
Seemed like real in the zone right there.
Just like swinging off his balls while
They
it's fucking.
seem pretty slow though. They seem
what?
slow
I think
moving.
they can sprint.
Dude,
No,
they're
they can
super-
run, dude.
They're like
They can run.
35 miles an hour.
How come everybody in this room now is an expert on giraffe
Ryan knows how fast
zoology?
they are.
I know a lot about animals.
Welcome to the Boner City Zoo.
If you,
Ryan O'Neill's animal husbandry
yes.
lecture
That's
101.
his job. He's the
I'm the
zoologist.
zookeeper.
The zookeeper of Boner City, where every animal in the zoo is a hard dick.
I don't know if I'm buying it. I don't know if you guys really know this much about
This,
giraffe.
this
I
guy
know.
is a monkey expert.
Wait, what?
Jack Hanna, I performed for Jack Hanna.
Doing comedy, I witnessed.
And I
it.
got
at the,
into
at the
some.
comedy store? You-
Yeah.
You did stand up for
Jack Hanna's sitting there. He must have just done like a Tonight Show spot. And Ryan comes up to me. We were a comedy store play. He's like, "Hey man, Jack Hanna's in the audience." It was like the animal guy. And he's like, yeah, I'm not going to call attention to him, but I'm going to get some real specific animal talk going.
So I talked about how in movies
While you were on stage?
set in South America, they always show like a rhesus macaques monkey, which isn't indigenous to South America. You need to show like a capuchin, something with a split nostril, because South American monkeys all have a distinctive split
The
nostril.
crowd was dying. It was like Def Comedy Jam in there.
Were they really?
Jack
No,
Hanna-
just him and Jack Hanna having
we're a good time.
You're
There's
on
like
stage
six.
talking to
There
Jack
are like
Hanna about
six
split
people in
nostril
there,
monkeys.
and then I got an invite to the fucking zoo in Ohio. Anytime I'm in town,
I think his wife.
Is he even there though? Or does he just have free pass?
Wife had a nose-
Yeah, we were
He had to
talking
leave.
to him after, and his wife got a nosebleed. Like
She
she was
on
doing
coke?
some yayo in the bathroom. Old
So-
Hannah.
She's like,
Was
yeah.
Hannah laughing at your monkey?
He was loving it.
material?
I think the opening was there's somebody here in the audience. I'm not going to say who it is. Let's talk about some macaque monkeys.
I think I said there's an animal handler in the audience, and I'm not going to say who.
You might remember
Poor guy.
him from
Nobody
some
knew.
late night comedy shows. I don't want to give it away, but let's just say that he brings the animals on. Let's just say he's the
in a
only person you
gray
can remember
pantsuit
that's ever
with
brought
a
a fucking
vest.
animal
He
on.
wears the suit like the crocodile hunter. You may recognize him, Jack Hanna.
In fact, he may be the only person you can conjure to your mind when I say animal talk show.
No, now there's Chelsea Handler was banging that guy who was doing the
Oh,
animals
yeah.
on her show. He's like a real hipster guy.
He's like jacked,
Look him
good-looking
up.
guy.
Look-
Oh, not the guy that brought the fucking. What was the guy that brought that stupid animal to David Taylor's birthday party?
No,
last
that
year?
was
Now,
some
is that the
creepy
guy
guy.
who
Some guy
bangs
brought
her
a
in the sex tape?
Some guy brought a sloth to David Taylor's party. He was like walking around with it. and
That's
you're like,
crazy.
Fuck you.
We were at.
Oh, that's like a
poor
guy.
fucking sloth.
That's like the guy who brings a chinchilla to a bar.
It's like
you
they don't
know?
want to be in a loud place. Who
the fuck does that?
I hate
Wait,
that
what?
guy.
Who brings a fucking chinchilla?
God, I
to a
hate
bar?
that guy. The guy who brought the sloth was.
Oh, the
such-
guy that brings the alligator skydiving. Yeah, that guy.
No, like you know, like how people bring like a weird animal to a bar so girls will talk to him.
No. I've never seen that in my life.
What bars are you going to? Where a guy has an owl perched on his hard dick.
Hey, does anybody like go hawk hunting? What do they call it? Falconeering.
Ryan's
Falconeering.
dad is a falconer.
Jeff talked to him about it.
I
He
went
gave
to
him
the Lakers
Falcons
game.
shirt.
I met Ryan's dad, who's a living legend.
You never met.
Never met him. Met him
Okay.
the other night, and I asked him about Falcons. He's like, "You know a lot about Falcons?" I was like, "I know nothing about Falcons, but I've heard you know a lot about Falcons." So
He's
that's-
going back to Indiana to take the test to finally make it legal to own it.
But doesn't he have to apprentice under someone to become a falconer?
He told us a story about how the one falcon died. He was 2 chapters away from making that thing live.
He's like, I was reading a book about this thick. Held his fingers like 3 inches apart. He's like, I had read about this much and held his fingers like 2 inches apart. He's like, apparently in one of the next chapters it says not to feed a pork. I gave it a lot of pork.
he was 2 chapters away from that falcon living.
I told him it must have been either a Jewish or Muslim falcon. Just
So that was a falcon he found on the tree.
Possibly.
No, trapped. Well,
trapped-
I don't know if I can say that. legally.
he got it
found
legally.
He legally got it. It was a rescue. It was a rescue.
It was a rescue. No, it actually was a rescue.
What did he catch it with a net?
No, he probably
Like
chopped the tree down with a bulldozer. He burned it
everything's
apart.
legal.
You know one of the- you know one of
let's
those-
move on. Oh, Steve O'Neill was pissing in the parking
But
lot.
hey, what? I
the
feel like
Laker game?
I feel like a Laker game is the worst place to bring a falcon because they keep dive bombing the fucking ball when it's passing around. Could you imagine?
He just talked
Like the
falconry.
refs,
Steve O'Neill
the
didn't bring a
refs like
falcon.
fucking blowing the whistle and be like, "Can somebody get this falcon out of here?"
My
can't, 'cause it's a
my
fucking
dad's
falcon.
hiding his falcon glove because he doesn't want to get
Hey,
caught.
every time someone
got the falcon
every time
in
when someone shoots for a fucking 3 points, you just and this fucking
Steve O'Neill's in the
falcon-
top rafter with it. Come to me.
The falcon snatches up the ball and flies away.
This is the Lakers. This wasn't the Andrew Dewitt Animal Bar where you had to bring a monkey to get in.
You know a chinchilla, dude. Two chinchilla cover.
What do you got, a hippo, bro? That's so last season. Get out of here.
Ryan, your dad's had 2 falcons.
Two falcons.
And he's going for. So if he gets his license, will he go for a 3rd?
Oh, he'll definitely go for a 3rd.
So he'll live here in L.A. with a falcon somewhere.
Is there a 3 strikes and you're out rule with Falcons?
He has
Hey,
a
babe.
federal license. He'll have a federal license and no one can stop him.
What does that mean? mean?
That sounds like what you say right before you go falconing at a mall.
yeah.
It pretty much is.
I think it would dive bomb the free pretzel stand, like the
Strategy
sample.
Chuck
Cinnabon
the
and just get
Burbank.
it so
You just
bad.
give them a list, and then you take the hood off, and you let them fly around the mall and bring everything.
What do
to
you What do you do with a falcon? Just let it fly free and then come back to the glove? Is that the highlight of it?
Yeah,
And it captures shit, like kills rodents and
it
stuff.
can do shit.
Comes
You can
back
train
with
it.
Like,
comes
what,
back
train
with a
it-
small Asian
No,
man.
you can train it
What
to
can you
do
train it
stuff,
to do?
get flags and stuff.
You should see Steve.
God, that sounds fucking boring.
You should see Steve
What
play
the fuck?
capture the
What the
flag.
fuck do you do with a dog?
pet it, like play
You
with
can
it, talk
pet
to
a
sleep on your
fucking
bed.
falcon.
Capture the flag, Leviathan.
Dude,
I think O'Neill's hit on the problem with pets, though. Like, it's like, what the fuck are we doing with these
do you do with
animals?
animals?
Like, they
Pet
do
them, and they can
nothing.
sleep
Do you
next
have
to you.
animals do it?
No, but I would like a capuchin monkey because they can put CDs in your CD.
hey, do you want a white?
What about your iPod? It's easy
Yeah,
to
they're
do,
helper
dude.
monkeys. Would you go with a white-faced capuchin?
Oh, God.
Or would you go with a brown capuchin?
I like
comes
the white,
Animal
I like
Rain
the
Man.
white face capuchin. I hear
They're known
Racist.
as the organ grinder
you
monkey.
can't train them to use the toilet ever. They have
No,
to
you
wear
can.
diapers. They have to wear diapers.
Eventually they do.
Do they get aggressive, sexually aggressive when they get older, like a
chimps,
orangutan?
dude.
I'm sure they cut their balls off. Probably use
They hit
females.
'em with a 2x4.
Probably use mostly females, and I don't know if females masturbate a lot or if they.
You don't know?
I read a book.
I'm shocked.
I read a book. It was about these doctors who were trying to raise chimpanzees as children to see like how human they could
Are you
make
talking
them.
about Nim?
Well, yeah, it was in this book called Project Nim, and so they had this female monkey named Lucy, and it lived with this like really progressive, like hippie scientist doctor.
Oh no!
And so like
This is gonna end in AIDS.
it started. I think like it started like fingering itself a lot in front of them, and they would like give it alcohol and shit. Like they were like really
Yeah,
like
it would
trying.
make,
Why were they
it would
getting
make
the monkey
cocktails.
drunk?
It would make cocktails.
It would make drinks,
Yeah.
and then like I think it
And watch
tried to
TV.
fuck the guy. At some, like it got like real.
It tried to
creepy.
fuck the woman. It got so sexually aggressive towards the woman that she couldn't be around it.
Like I wanted to
anymore.
finger her.
In the
got, like-
documentary, they have footage of him like.
Well, you're talking about
aggressively.
Nim. I'm talking about this other
this
one,
other
Lucy. And I think eventually they had to take it out of the house, like to see. if
Yo,
it go
there's a
well.
bad ending to that, though.
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause I
all
read
those.
about it in Shadows of Our Forgotten Ancestors by Carl Sagan. They released her out into the wild, and like she was a mess for a
Yeah,
while.
balding. And
Yeah,
like,
balding
yeah.
and stuff. But then she got used to it, and then poachers killed her, and they
Yeah.
only found her fucking hands.
Well, they
Yeah.
fucked it first, and then they killed.
Were
Really?
there?
No, I just made that part.
But like they think that she was killed because she like missed humans so much.
They
Oh,
only,
she followed
they
him
only
around.
found her hands because normally they take the hands.
Maybe they just found her without her hands or something. But
I think
yeah.
they found the hands on one of the guy's penis. Is what they
Wrapped around.
Anyway, let's
The
get
fingers in one of his ass. in his
No,
asshole,
if you have a
his
hand,
asshole.
oh,
that
this
really
thing?
that bothers me, man. That fucking bothers
Poaching?
me a lot.
what the hands?
No, that like they would raise this monkey to
Oh,
be
then
like a
throw it?
retarded human, you know, like because there are humans who are dumber than a chimpanzee,
And they
you know?
vote.
and they, you know,
Well, you know
then-
that Nim, they raised it and then they took it to this fucking enclosure and locked it away. And then one of the ladies came back to visit, and the fucking thing was so pissed at her. He like lured her in, and she goes, "Oh, he's so nice." And then he grabbed her, pulled her into the fucking cage. I think he mauled her or killed her.
Like, how do you like it, bitch? He didn't kill her.
He didn't kill her. He mauled the shit out of
Anyone
her.
like you see all those shows. I don't get why people still buy them because those things bite your fingers off. They bite your face.
No, they bite your fingers, your toes, your face, and your genitals. That's what
Yeah.
they go to.
I used
so
to
you can
see him
never
for
reproduce
sale
her.
for around 25 to 30 grand.
Where on?
The Animal Finder it used to be this.
Where, in Indiana or like anywhere in the country?
Well, no, it came to my house. It was a weekly magazine.
the animal salesman. He had a van.
You could
You
buy.
need a monkey, son.
Shitty passenger.
Does, was he have Polaroids of captured monkeys?
No, it was like a
Hey, you like
paper.
this?
It was like
You
know how
could
they
you
have,
could
like,
buy
like the
a
auto
white
trader?
slave for
It
less
was
money
the
than
auto
that.
trader for shitty.
It was an auto
animals?
trader, but it was these. You could buy Bengal
Was
tigers.
it illegal? Is it like
giraffes?
porn? You had to buy like kitty porn. It
You'd
was
be
like,
you don't need license for most shit. Tigers, lions, bears.
Oh, my.
Giraffes, elephants.
What about raccoons?
in the United
I
States.
had a raccoon when
Did
I was a
you?
kid. Yeah,
Is this racist?
Yeah, is it?
I said a
racist?
raccoon.
Oh,
a good
Jesus
one, guys.
Christ. Jeff, why?
sorry.
Your people have suffered so
I
much.
had
I'm the mayor.
I had a raccoon as a pet.
Okay.
Are they cute and fun?
No, they're very aggressive and and they can get out of anything.
What
Every
did you
cage
train
we
it
put
to
them
do?
in,
What do you mean they get
they're super intelligent and they can manipulate locks and fucking.
Because they have hands. Here's the
They
problem.
can pick locks and shit like that.
They can.
Did you
But if
ever?
they're so intelligent, why do they love garbage? I mean, obviously there's food
Because
in there.
they're
but
smart. They don't. It doesn't require any work.
But why not eat
They
real
just
food?
fucking go right to the can, eat up, and leave.
But don't you know they wash it off in a puddle?
They're basically the homeless animal. Like they eat garbage.
Dude, if you have an animal that's as intelligent as a homeless man, that's a pretty smart fucking animal.
homeless people
Now, here's-
shit themselves.
here's-
Yeah, but they're
question.
still functioning people.
Now, do raccoons talk to themselves on a child's telephone that they found in a dumpster?
No.
Because if so, homeless people are fucked.
No,
They're
but
just
they
gonna
will
be-
ask you for spare quarters. I don't know what they use
They
it
do
for.
this. They open their tiny little paws, and then they say, "Oh, I got to take this. This is my accountant." And then they start having a fake conversation.
I don't like when people call animals intelligent. Like until an animal's my boss, like they're not very
what?
smart. I think animals
What
are all
about
pretty
dolphins,
dumb.
bro?
They're not that smart.
But dolphins create those vortex air bubbles and spin them around and stuff.
You mean in the Bermuda Triangle that sinks ships?
No.
I don't even know.
No,
what that
they don't.
is.
Not
sink-
that
dolphins
sort of
don't sink
vortex.
short ships.
And those weren't created by dolphins. I would be pretty
Those
balls-
gas bubbles.
Yeah, the gas bubble thing.
They're
Although-
sinking ships.
Oh,
Although
no,
dolphins,
Andrew.
Sorry, I keep turning around.
yeah, talking the mic.
dolphins do save people though. Supposedly.
And they also do kill them.
They also rape
They also
people.
or,
They
they
do-
rape
they-
people and
yeah.
they have orgies.
I've brought
they have, like,
up-
dolphin rape orgies.
I've brought up. You
I saw.
mentioned-
I saw a dolphin rape orgy. I did like a month ago. I was surfing. I think I was in San Clemente and at the lowers, and like 30 feet out past where everybody was, there was all this commotion. People were like, first thing people did is think of sharks, and they're like, oh, it's dolphins. Then there was like 4 dolphins, and then they were like flailing around one main dolphin, like probably a chick dolphin. They had boners,
That's
and they were like
awesome.
all going in. Yeah, but then you're like, they're only 30 feet away. They get to swim over and just pop a fucking dolphin dick in your face.
You know
or
what?
something. You don't
Maybe,
want that.
maybe
Like that's you don't want to be on the news as like survivor of
What's that-
dolphin rape. Dan Pyle, like,
Where's
I don't
that
want
thing
that
in
to happen.
Japan where they slaughter all
Oh, the
those dolphins?
Cove.
Maybe those are all rapist dolphins that they're killing.
Oh, so it's
maybe
a
not a
positive
bad
thing?
thing.
Dexter. Isn't that what Dexter
Yeah,
does? I don't watch
Dexter
it.
only kills. Like,
That's
killers.
actually how they came up with the idea for Dexter.
They're like, instead of dolphins, we'll do with people.
There's more dialogue.
I'm buying it. I know. I brought that. You brought up online dating. I think in the
Yeah.
previous episode on like the big thing on online dating. There's like certain kind of pictures that people are doing. One of them is with dolphins, and it's like, oh, look at me! I have this adventurous side.
I had a rich guy pay for me to go to the
and
Bahamas.
I brought it up to people because I'm so charming. I'm like, those things like they can rape people, and like girls
Turn off immediately.
No, they're just like, that's not true. And I'm like, that is.
Then you're
true.
sending them YouTube links like, here's a
Here's
dolphin
another
right
rape and another.
That is true. I remember some crazy guy broke into SeaWorld, I think in Florida.
And he
Like,
got drowned.
And he did get drowned, but I think he got raped.
He got
too.
fucked to death?
I think
It's
He
a
got
King of
drowned
the
by getting
Hill
fucked to
episode where Bobby's dad.
Gets raped by a killer whale.
Yeah, no, he gets raped by a dolphin and he doesn't want to talk about it.
Is that real?
It's my favorite
Yeah.
reality.
It was
show.
a real episode. He went swimming with the dolphins and one rapes him, and he doesn't. He just wants
Oh,
to
is
forget
that why?
about
Is
it.
that why he couldn't take a shit in the next
Hey.
episode? Remember when he had constipation?
Oh, I do remember the constipation.
But
He's
so
like,
wait, girls
it must have
online
been
are
because
doing-
it
are
was
doing-
a 3-foot dolphin.
2 or
Dude.
3 years ago, it was the fucking asshole Thailand tiger picture. Every
No,
idiot on
yeah.
Facebook,
Well, there's-
every Ed Hardy douchebag on Facebook had like, oh, it's me and my chick with a tiger.
There's
we paid
still
$10.
there's
to stand
still
next-
some remnants of that, but the new ones are the new school online dating go-to pictures are. Here's me, it's chicks. It's here's me on the gun range. Like here's how wild
Yeah,
and
a lot
crazy
of,
I am.
on the action figure page, you just had a girl post. I think she works at a video game company, but just post like her with her custom machine.
And
gun
then
or
the
whatever.
other new one is, and this I don't know when this has started. I think in general with pictures.
lighting a homeless man on fire.
No, it's hey everybody, let's jump in the air on the count of 3. Like
Oh, that is.
we're really
Oh,
having
like
a-
the 80s.
Oh, like,
the
I
toy-
love what you do for me,
like,
Toyota.
Yeah, the 80s Toyota
it's
commercial
really,
throwback.
If you go on any site, you'll see like, and these girls are hot. It's like, why are you doing
Because
it?
they're dumb. They're
you know
hot
what
and
else
dumb,
is
dude.
also them running a marathon or then running like a half
A tri-
marathon
a tri-
or
a
that mud
triathlon.
run.
Yeah,
Or
the
that
mud run is
Tough
big.
Mudder, Tough Mudder,
The
yeah.
mud one is big, and it's like,
huge.
look
This
at my
super
nipples.
big
They're
pussy,
hard.
like this comedian blogger guy we know, just like, oh, I just did a Tough Mudder for this article
Who
I'm
is
writing.
it?
Just some dude.
Is he tough?
No, he's a total pussy.
What if
Is he a
like
mudder?
can you put like a picture of yourself covered in mud with a heart on?
This mud's pretty tough.
This was after Tough Mudder, but I also wanted to fuck. You know,
No, it's just the guy who goes to watch Tough Mudder and gets all fucking lubed up.
Jacks off. How tough is that race? You have to run by a guy jacking off.
I have to run from
and
the cops.
You have to time it so this guy doesn't
Trip and
come
fall
on
and
you.
your boner falls in the mud.
A guy
And
knew
breaks in half.
the razor wire part was really scary.
That happened. We once got really high. We were like 18, and my
fucked
buddy.
a pile of mud.
No, my buddy brought out his mom's dildo collection.
What do you mean
fucking high.
collection?
So one of the guys starts chasing my buddy around with it, and he runs outside. It just rained. And so he's running down the street, and my buddy takes this guy's dildo, his mom's dildo, chucks it, hit it through the back of the head, and then the dildo falls in the mud, and my buddy runs out and goes, "Oh, that's my mom's fucking dildo! It's in the mud!" So he has to clean it off. It's got mud all over it.
it's a dildo.
What did you just got that as a loss?
If
and
my
write that
mom
off?
finds mud on her dildo, she's gonna know that
What kind of opposite of Leave It to Beaver bullshit is that, dude?
The dildo boomerang. It came back to
he
him.
kicks us out of the house, and he's wiping his mom's dildo off with
mom's
a rag.
dildo?
I heard he sucked
How
it
many
off.
dildos did she
She had
have?
like 5.
Why? How many pussies
One was
did
like
she
a
have?
vibrating, like 2 were like the flesh ones. One was
One
like
was a
the,
microphone for karaoke.
Oh, that happened on an episode of Dennis the Menace. Remember?
Mr.
She comes home, and she goes, "Wait a second, one of
Someone
these
play with my
dildos has
dildo."
mud on it."
Wait, so the guy washed the dildo. Wouldn't you just at that point just go, listen, we're just going to throw this dildo in the neighbor's trash and forget about this?
His mom would know that a dildo was missing.
How many guys?
why would she
How
look-
many guys were at the house?
There was like 4 or 5
so
of us.
5 dudes.
He
know
also
that your
had a
mom has
vacuum
a
cleaner
dildo
that wouldn't shut off.
Wait, I
What-
want to know
what?
what was the situation? Like, did you guys know where the dildos were, or was it
It's-
like a
Or it's like,
search?
hey guys, come
You know,
see
we were-
my dad's Nazi plate and my mom's dildo collection.
My buddy was rich. He just bought one of those machines that like you hit the
That
button
fucks
and
your mom.
it sucks the weed. It just blows the weed
Oh, a
in your
vaporizer.
face.
Oh, a Bernelli bong.
And so we are all just
Real.
high as shit. And then I think he had mentioned a long time ago that his mom had dildos. So we demanded.
Why was he going through that?
We demanded to see. Dude, he lived in like a 2-bedroom house with like 5 people. So I'm sure he knew. So they were in the closet. They were all
Wait, you
wrapped.
said he's rich.
No, my buddy that was rich brought over
Rich
the.
Roy, you're
He
like-
brought the fucking the machine that sucked the weed out and blew
And then
it
you
in
got
your
to a
face.
poor kid's house to get
Yeah.
high.
So then,
A
when
poor
did you
boy.
go? Oh, and this guy's.
And he had always told us that his mom had dildos, so we demanded.
Wait, when
to
is
go
she?
get
If there's
the
4 other
fucking
people in the
dildos.
house, when is she finding time and privacy to dildo herself?
Dude, she was like unemployed, and her old man would go drinking at night, and during the day the kids were gone.
Yeah,
so
they
it's just
would
dildo
fuck.
fest
Yeah.
all
She
day.
fucking put 2 in her pussy, fucking 1
This
in
kid,
her butt.
we used,
One in her ear.
You know, one of them went in her ass, man. The smallest dildo probably went in
or
her
the
fucking
biggest.
asshole.
That was the one that was in the mud. It went to the natural.
And it's like, what?
Magnetic.
And then later the dude's like, which part is mud and which part is my mom's shit?
we got to get the
She's
ratio
gonna know.
right.
She's gonna know.
I have, you know, like I didn't think you could hit rock bottom with weed smoking, but like
That's a for that kid. That is a rock bottom drug story.
but
kicked
wiping
us out,
mud
too.
/ your mother's shit off of a dildo.
Well, didn't you?
It just
were
hit
you
a
in
guy
high
in the
school?
head.
Were you in high school?
Yeah, he
Didn't
goes,
get
get
called-
out, man, get
Didn't he get
out.
called the
And
mom
we were
dildo
dying
kid
laughing.
forever? Did he get made fun of and like almost kill himself?
He was like our buddy. Worse shit than that had happened.
Like, what did you? How many people went to your high school, Ryan? Because you're like northern Indiana or central Indiana?
37.
And one cow.
Well, my brother went to play basketball his senior year. He went to a smaller place, and I think there was like 12 in his graduating class.
What?
But
Where was it?
Was it just the basketball
There was
team?
2,000.
Okay, so you went to
In
normal
mine.
size high school.
Yeah, maybe there was 20. There was under 20 in his graduating
Mine had, I think,
class.
4.
What do you mean?
4,000.
4,000 people.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a ton, bro.
Dude,
Well,
that's
I
a
did.
big-
So what?
Let's live in
like,
the mean cities, dude.
What did you? Yeah, but you're from a city, right?
I'm from that. I'm from the suburbs, actually.
Yeah, you're from like a city, like a suburb city. Ryan's from
Yeah.
Valpo, so it's like
Valparaiso, Indiana.
that's
Shout
like,
out.
That's like 40 minutes
It's like
southeast of
Porter County, baby.
Chicago.
It's like the 4th highest heroin abuse rate there.
And okay,
In Indiana or in the U.S.
Yeah, in the U.S.
Fuck yeah, dude. Keep
I lived
shooting
right
those
next to
needles.
Gary, Indiana. When I was a kid, it was the murder capital of the
Do you think
country.
anyone ever gathers them up? Hey, who's tired of being 4th? Let's step it up.
so wait, that wasn't the worst thing in high school that happened to one of your
The
friends?
dildos?
Yeah,
That was like sounded like just an average night.
yeah, it's
kinda.
like
That
a
was
Tuesday.
a regular night. Yeah.
So what's an awful dildo, worse than a dildo thing that happened?
Oh, when we would blow stuff up and the cops would show up. Like when I blew a piece of playground equipment up with this stick of dynamite that I got in Mexico when I was on spring break.
What the hell?
We used to
How did you
drive.
get- you drove.
We
it
would
back.
drive from Indiana to Mexico.
Jesus, what the hell?
Just over the border in Tucson.
Yeah.
And then we would go like to the shitty resort. It was
Hey, welcome, Mr. America.
Just a kiddie
So I
full
would
full of
get-
flat
You would
Corona.
buy these fucking 2-foot long sticks of dynamite down there, made out of like newspaper, like paper mache.
Mexico does not give a fuck. They literally give no fucks whatsoever. They sell
and I
a
knew it was gonna
child
be
a
good.
2-foot-long
You knew
stick of
the bomb-
dynamite.
We
Was
knew
it
it was
heavy?
good because someone had bought one too. I didn't see him, but someone at the resort, they had lit it on the beach at night, and it sounded like a goddamn atom bomb had gone off.
What kind of idiot American tourist lights off a 2-foot thing of dynamite
Where they're
on a
standing.
beach? And it's like, no, not where you're standing. It's like, hey, take me to Mexican prison for the rest of my life.
Wait, let me
They don't care.
let me get this straight though, because dynamite is pressure sensitive. So like, you drove back.
I stuck it in my pants when we went across
You
the border.
drove. You drove all the way back to Indiana
Yes.
with a stick of dynamite in your fucking car.
Wait, that's just what he calls his dick, though. He says-
But that's not a
well played.
What? So
Thank
just
you.
how many sticks did you bring back? Just one.
We just got that big one.
and you saved it for.
we blew
why did-
off stuff while we were there.
Why did you hate the playground equipment
I
so
just
much?
wanted
Why
to
was
see-
that the thing you?
I'll
chose
show
to
this
blow up?
swing that fucking made me fall off
No,
in 6th grade.
So
In
it
my
was
knee,
like it was
no
a
more.
barrel. You ever see the thing where you hold on the handle and you run on the barrel?
Welcome to the hobo playground.
You never had that?
Did you just end up playing? Is this a dump? It sounds like you just played in a dump.
Sounds like we're Heathcliff and those guys hung out.
Is this where the Cosby kids live? Because that was a dump.
Oh,
Fat Albert.
And then in the winter, you know how they would light the inside of the barrel on fire so everyone would be warm and we'd run around it.
Cook Franks and beans and eat them. With
There's like 2 giant posts.
It's right near the tower of newspapers that you climb
And
up.
it's a real playground.
I don't think it's a real playground. I don't believe
It was right across the street from my house. It was a real playground.
Dude, I think you killed Andrew, dude.
I think your parents put a barrel over there. They're like, go to the playground.
you remember how
It was attached to 2 pieces of wood so you could run in place.
So what?
It's the world's shittiest treadmill.
You're not describing any playground
Wait,
equipment I've
did
ever
it
seen.
also grind corn? Was it like a way they ground corn? It's like a mill.
It's the lumberjack
Hey,
playground.
hey guys, you guys remember?
like World's Strongest Man lumberjack competition?
You remember how they used to make slides by putting cardboard on a hill, and then you just ride down it on every playground? It was just a bunch of cardboard.
But it
on
was
the
a total
side of the-
playground. It's equipment.
What else is at this playground?
A mud pit.
There was this dragon that just had like these ladders on it.
a dragon.
Had a
Why did you
dragon
pull the
head.
fucking dragon up, dude?
It had a turtle head.
I picture like a ladder, but like with like a Chinese like paper mache dragon. Someone put on it.
Oh, like a shitty like a Ace Hardware ladder. It's all
So you just climb up and then you just climb down.
They stole the dragon head from one of those like Chinese New Year
Yeah,
parades.
that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
I put it on like a regular
And
hardware
so
ladder.
it's all fucking black and like.
So you had a ladder, a
And
barrel,
then there was just a. You guys are gonna
pile of fucking
There was
rebar.
there was just like a 15-foot pole. With like a little dome at the top.
It sounds like a bad strip club. There's like a dragon ladder, a barrel, and a fucking
Was there grass or is it
After
dirt?
I
Is it
left home, they actually redid and put like real playground.
I think you were doing the town a favor by blowing this thing up. They're like, thank God someone got rid of that barrel.
There's also a sheet metal shack. It used to be called the Cuddy Shack because kids would run up to it. It's
You
rusty.
instantly get tetanus just looking at it.
And there was a piece of wood there with a hammer, and you could just pound nails into it.
And there was a hole in one you could stick your dick in and it gets sucked.
There was a razor wire swing called the mean swing.
So how was that the worst thing? Well, I guess what was worse than the
Your
dildo
childhood
thing? Just
was
the fact
the
that it existed
shittiest-
worse, but then he blew it up.
What did you blow up? What item did you pick in there?
I picked the barrel roller.
About time you
So
took that out.
I duct taped it to the side of it, and
then you made your friend run on top.
and then everyone's watching across the street. I lit it, and I took off running. And, I knew what the sound would be like, but that was in an open area. This is all with houses. So it was about 10 times worse. And it blew, I'm talking A-team type
Like
explosion.
the barrel landed like near you and your friend, like in a
it
TV
blew
show.
the fucking side of it, like the whole side that was holding up one side exploded. There was fucking wood chips everywhere. And then my mom came out, and she'd
Did
gotten
it create a
tired.
shockwave?
Well, she had gotten tired of me blowing shit up.
Yeah, you know how moms are. Moms get so sick of when their kids fucking blow shit up with dynamite. Goddamn, Mom, leave me alone. Let me be my own teenager.
She goes, "That's it. This time I'm calling the cops." Too late. Cops had already set up a perimeter. My buddies got out of there. I hid in the basement. 4-block perimeter.
They thought it was like a pre-9/11
stopping
thing.
cars to check them.
Wait,
and asking people
if you
what the
stopped
fuck
in the
was going
basement
on.
and your mom was about to call the cops.
She didn't. It was a bluff. I knew she wasn't. going to.
She wasn't that into selling you out. Just wanted to put
Well, that
the
kid,
scare
who was mom with the dildo, we actually stole a stop sign once outside his house.
She off the thing?
Yeah, and then
Jesus Christ.
like 2 months later, his girlfriend got in a car accident because somebody blew through the stop sign that we stole, and he hit his girlfriend.
When you said you didn't fuck this kid's life, I think you were lying. I just want to go on record and say.
Why are you laughing
I
so
think-
hard about that?
He's like, the best part
The irony of it. The irony of it.
the irony. I don't think it's that ironic at all.
No,
it was in-
literally.
No.
You took the stop sign. No one stopped. It
He-
literally is what happened.
But
dude.
he helped me do it.
I think she made the barrel roll. That's why he hated her at the playground.
Holy fuck, dude. You had the worst childhood ever.
Just the tip of the iceberg, my friend.
The barrel
Of the
roll. How
iceberg.
old were you when you did that?
When I blew that up?
Yeah.
I was 15 when I went to Mexico. No,
You
I
were-
was 16 the second time.
You
When
went,
I
you went to
2 years
Mexico
in a
for
row.
spring break when you were 15?
My brother and
Who goes
my
on
buddy
spring
and
break
me.
in another country when they're 15?
Wow.
My brother was 17.
It's like super
So-
rich people or super poor people do that, dude.
And
that
then
sounds horrible.
it was only like a 30-hour drive. Oh, here's the best part.
Through the worst part of America.
three of
by the
us
way.
drove
Like
down
the
there
boringest
in
part.
America, never mind Mexico.
Mexico, which is the worst part of the continent.
The three of us drove down there in a tiny S15 pickup, bench seating, and he had a stick shift, so my legs were cranked to the right the whole time. 3 dudes, 30 hours
Did you
in
get
a
any,
tiny
wait,
pickup
you're in
truck.
spring break for a week down there at 15. Do you get any chicks or anything? Or do you
I
try and grow a mustache
I was
and lie?
looking for a brothel.
He blew
with this
up,
other guy.
he
You were
blew up-
looking for a fucking brothel
Yes.
at 15.
Yeah, but then we got too scared, and we didn't.
Now that
you-
is the
you're-
15-year-old attitude I know.
But when I was
Like, that's-
16,
But when you were 16, you found that brothel.
and he killed every
He
hooker
blew it
in
up.
That's the ironic part. I killed them all.
I'm sick
Get
of
the
it.
irony? They're all dead. They're not coming
He
back.
pulled out all their mom's dildos, covered them in mud, and then
bludgeoned
filled the
them.
place with dynamite.
You will look at the dildos of your mothers and take
we
them in.
well, we used to. I had a connection where I'd get quarter sticks, and then when people in the country, when they would go out on
is that-
vacation,
that's dynamite for those
Yeah,
of us who
quarter
didn't
stick
know.
dynamite.
We don't speak the nomenclature of
Oh,
fucking
sorry.
pyromaniac.
I didn't know what slang for stick of dynamite was because I'm not an 18th century hobo.
But when people would go on vacation for spring break and we would stick around, then the mailman would just shove their mailbox full of mail. So we would throw a stick of dynamite in there and blow up all their mail.
But they're not
We would have
even.
nothing.
They're not even there.
federal
They're not.
fence.
It's blown away by the
So
time
there'd
they
be
get home.
like shrapnel of mail laying all over the street.
But they're not even there to see it. There's no prank.
You couldn't just.
Would you play a lot of sports on a boombox at full volume?
I was a destructive kid. When someone forces you to shove your arm into a pig's vagina, you lash out at society.
It's like 6 of your mom's dildos, all covered in mud.
There was a time. There was at least 2 years.
It's like taking a stop sign down and then killing your girlfriend in an accident. Don't you think?
There was a good 2-year period where I was either wanted by the cops or other people from other towns that were looking to beat the fuck out
No
of me.
shit, no shit. You could have used a cherry bomb. You didn't need a fucking.
There was
stick of
like a
dynamite.
weekly write-up. Me and my buddy went on a vandalism spree of mailboxes. I would kick them off and then I would throw them at the house.
Dynamite.
Are you Kiefer Sutherland from Stand By Me? What the fuck is wrong
No,
with
and then we'd just go house to house and someone would be driving.
why?
So 20 minutes later, we'd only be 5 houses down. But then we did so much damage, we did thousands of dollars that they're like, the mailbox bandits strike again.
You know what the best part about this
I
is?
hope the statute of limitations
Is
is over.
not too long ago, he was driving. Well, he has two incidents. One, he was driving, and the kid threw like a fucking like a wet toilet paper ball in his car.
I was driving on Sunset, and the guy threw a drink right at my windshield.
No, remember the kid threw like a wet newspaper at your car?
Oh!
So what he did the angry white 40-year-old man. He chased him down in his car,
slammed on the brake.
and he went to the mother and he told him, "This is the guy who threw mailboxes at people's houses."
People did it to me. Eye for an eye, bitches.
So what did he say to the mom?
I asked him.
Then the mom goes, "Did you do that?" And he's like, "No." I go, he ran right into the house. He goes, "How do you think I know where he lives?" She goes, "You're not going to practice tonight." And he's like, "No, Mom, I got a game." And she's like, "No, you're done. You're done for the week. I can't believe you would do that."
And then his other bad karma is he got shot by paintball by a group of young hoodlums.
When?
Oh, I don't. Does Andrew know?
Mountain bike?
When I was a younger man,
No, driving.
I shot the homecoming queen when she was in a parade on the float with a paintball gun.
from like a roof, like Lee Harvey Oswald style.
No, it's from we originally were on an elevated parking area, but then our cover
Ryan
got
O'Neill,
blown.
the pride of Valparaiso,
the book
Indiana.
depository.
And people I was with wanted to bail on it, and I go, "No, we're doing it." So I hid in the bushes.
Oh, like in The Professional when he's teaching the little girl to
And
pee
so
in the
where did you hit her?
Right in the back, right like the back shoulder.
Did she react
Oh,
like she was
on bare
dead?
skin?
Two shots,
On
then
bare
someone
skin?
else shot. Yeah, and so
Cry?
Did she think she
thought
was
she
dead?
was shot. The ambulance fucking showed up. We got out of there.
Jesus,
What is wrong with
that's like
you?
a felony, dude.
But then they were hunting me down. It was on a Friday.
So did you drive into a stream and take your clothes off or something?
The man did a Peter Pan right off this dam. He was the fugitive, dude.
So does the story end with them like hanging you on a bridge,
It-
but then
it
like
comes to
the
them.
thing snaps and you swim
It
away?
comes to Monday morning, the announcements, a reward for the capture of whoever was involved, then them calling me in later in the day, and me talking my way out of it and saying, not only did I not do it, but I will give you a list of people I know that play paintball,
The
and I
OJ
will help you
the OJ
track
defense.
down the fucking guys that did it.
real
They
killers are out there.
We
Yeah.
appreciate all your help. And I
OJ.
said I'm going to keep my ear to the pavement. I'm going to find out and help you. And they were so grateful. And then
Key to the city?
What's the statute of limitations?
They
on
put a new
fake
barrel in
assassination?
across the street.
Is this chick like
No,
married
no,
to, like,
no.
the cop or something?
That's
How
just-
it's going to find you?
This is the middle. Then my buddy that was with me, the guy who I also stole the stop sign and his girlfriend's car got hit, that guy ratted me out. And I didn't find out till later for the cash reward.
How much?
It was like a few $100s.
So what happened to you?
Well, they wanted to expel me, and my mom came in and just begged them to keep me. So I got suspended for a long time, and I had to do community service.
Did you end up dating that girl?
Did you ever say sorry to the girl? Was the girl hot? And did you
No,
ever say
but
sorry?
her boyfriend
Didn't
was
you
in
ruin
my
her
gym
life?
class.
Did
Yeah.
you ruin the girl's life? Didn't she like go downhill after that?
became a heroin addict on the Gary, Indiana heroin addict. So the boy.
Listen, so her boyfriend was in my gym class, and we were playing baseball, and the guy fucking just leveled me on the ground.
What, punched you or threw a ball at you?
Was running on the base and just fucking hit me like a fucking football
Clotheslined
charge.
you?
Surprising.
No, like just like football.
Did you get up and like,
Dude, I knocked the wind out of me, and he just looked.
You know
at
what
me.
he should have done is staged an elaborate fake execution of you. What the fuck? Dude, you ruined people's lives. What did you do?
Didn't you after?
Dude, I don't- you
There's
think
a
I'm
video.
proud of
There's
this?
a video of this. I know. I've seen it. Of you a year after high school, going to your school's high school.
It was 3 years.
3 years after high school, going to your original high school's graduation, posing as a retarded boy named Eugene.
What's weird?
No,
about-
I was Peter Zacharias and I was retarded, and I was 21, and everyone was 18, and I went to the, before they march you out for the ceremony, they place you. So I go to I get there like 2 hours
Capping
ahead
down.
so that people can assist me to find where I'll be standing.
The weirdest part about this story is you said you went to a school of 2,000 people, and you were the one guy who assassinated the prom queen. How are you not like a recognizable face?
How's your picture not
No.
up in the school grounds?
I did that when I was a sophomore, when I was 15, and then I regraduated.
So 6 years
when
later,
I
you're
was
still
21.
an asshole?
Yeah,
But
so
no
then
one recognized you? It seems like if you walk
No,
Those were all 7th graders that were seniors.
my
now.
buddies.
I'm saying the teachers, though.
That's true.
No, dude, my German teacher for a whole year was the guy that called my fucking name. I had big old retard buck teeth in, and I had these fucking huge glasses. And my gown, everyone else's gown was super green. Mine was all faded because it was old and olive color. I had a 96 tassel hanging. It was like 99 or 2000.
So what? Like, there's no legal ramifications to
No,
that, is there?
there is.
Impersonating a
Because
handicapped man.
A handicapped graduate.
Dude, while I was sitting there waiting for people's names to call, every single person at one time turned to look at me. And at one time I was hooting and hollering, and the dean of students grabbed my shoulder and goes, "Let's try to graduate with a little maturity." And I was done. So later, they call my name, I go up there, I grab the microphone to make an announcement. The principal rips the fucking mic out of my hand, and I've got the diploma. And so later, word gets out that there was someone there. They find out it was me. They're watching video footage. I get a call from the cops.
Was it the video footage you shot?
No, other people's. I get a call from the cops at my work telling me that I need to come down. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna lawyer up. So I call my lawyer.
Is that your sister at this point?
No.
What's the crime?
You have a lawyer at 21?
I have a lawyer
mischief?
I've been in some trouble, so I got a lawyer.
Oh no shit! He's been using quarter stacks of dynamite.
So
I've been going on spring break since 8 in Mexico.
fucking pigs and fucking ruining kids' lives, dildoing their mothers and fucking ripping down stop signs. So what the fuck? Your childhood, Lex Luthor's childhood wasn't that fucking disturbing, dude. Like if Lex Luthor was also funny, like that's what his childhood.
You're
would
like
be.
funny Lex Luthor.
If Lex Luthor's like, I really also like practical jokes and ruining people's lives. Like that's what.
Well, they wanted to charge me with theft because I had the diploma jacket and also trespassing and like some sort of disturbing the peace.
But you weren't trespassing. Is after
but you were in a
that.
public
after the
area.
fact.
I know. That's
criminal
why,
mischief.
Yeah,
Criminal
that was
mischief.
it. And that's why none of it stuck. Because I brought my lawyer in. And this fucking...
You're like the guy from Flight, dude, getting off with all this shit.
So they had the school board lawyer, they had the principal and some other people, and he was near tears saying how I ruined this sacred ceremony. So the lawyer, my lawyer was trying to choke back laughter, and he goes, "Look, how about if he just gives back the fucking..."
Your lawyer's a piece of shit, by the way.
It's like a scumbag.
If he thought that his client dressing up like a retard when he's 21 years old to sneak into a high school graduation and go "Duh, nah, nah," into a microphone, it's like fucking awesome. Like that dude does nothing but defend date
I did
rape
not.
charges.
They were high-fiving the whole time. They were the lawyer.
I did not make fun of retarded people. I was going to merely thank the lunch ladies for my graduation.
That is making fun of retarded people. If you grab the microphone and go, "No, I want to thank all the lunch ladies," like that would be.
But here's the best part. So they say okay, but they also make me write a letter to all the incoming seniors, and it's the most sarcastic. When I turn it in, I go, "There's no way that they'll mail this out." Oh, they mailed it out to all 500, and it's just how deeply I have the letter. I should not bring it in. How I regret. That was one of the worst choices I've ever made in my life, and all this shit.
If only they knew your sordid past.
Yeah, exactly.
You're such a scumbag.
This is worse than the time I shot the prom queen when I threw a dildo at my
City
buddy.
Jungle Jam.
Or I blew up the old trusty barrel.
When I raped that woman's mailbox and threw it at her dog.
Punched a giraffe in the dick.
Took that stop, sat down, and killed that blind woman.
For disclaimer, in case there's statute of limitation, These are all just stories that we've made up.
All right, that's going to do it for this episode
What
of
about
Motor City USA.
what about the vulva ad,
We'll get to the vulva ad
Oh,
next
man.
time because we didn't know O'Neill was just going to dump this treasure trove of fucking horribly traumatic awful
here's
shit.
my just a disclaimer. Let's not dig any deeper into my life. 'Cause you're not gonna like if this is
You're not going to like what you find. This is episode 2. We've already multiple felonies.
You guys, we had some fun with the lighter side where I was assassinating prom queens and impersonating retired people.
She was a
I don't
homecoming
want
queen.
you to see too many. What else? Like what else is there? Killing cats with crossbows? And fucking.
I don't even know if I want this to air. This podcast.
By the way,
this isn't Motor
By the way,
City.
I know we're wrapping it up, but I just got to get this out there 'cause it wraps it all up. You, Dan Bilak, the main proprietor of Motor City USA, you're responsible for 2 of the biggest things that cock block me in the world of internet dating. Dudes in bed and Mr. and Mrs. Bilak dancing.
Okay. Dudes in Bed was
Hey.
a show we did for NBC.com, which is
Girls-
a live show of dudes, comedians on my wife's bed in their underwear talking about men's
Dude,
issues.
I get girls Google me.
Yeah,
I had this one
we might
girl.
have to ask him to pull it down.
I really might. I had this one girl.
I'll find it and pull it down.
I had a girl not too long ago, and she's like, this girl like calls me, and she's like, by the way, I saw your little thing online. Like I was trying to hide it. Like she like dug up this thing. Go, it's all you Google my name. That's what
It
you
has
find.
67,000 views.
Well, the second thing will go. Well, because that's mostly gay dudes, by the way. Sorry.
Well, wait, before we
The
do
second
that,
thing, you fucking assholes one year at my Halloween party dressed like my mother and my dead father, who wasn't dead at the
He
time.
was alive for
at the
our-
time.
but they're bitterly
You
divorced.
dressed as my Mexican mother with a red wig and a sweatsuit and oranges.
A bag of oranges.
A bag of oranges.
Yeah.
And then you wore a fucking mustache and sunglasses and a white beater underwear
Yeah.
that said "loves to fuck" on it. Then you walked born to fuck. Then you walked around the party and said horrible things to everyone. Then at one point,
In character,
you called me to one of our bedrooms, and I walked in, and you guys are simulating Ryan about to fuck you in the ass.
Dan, we wanted to make you feel like your parents were getting back together because we knew that was your dream as a child.
Here's what happened.
That is what happened.
Throughout the course of the party, as we were so deep in character, we were starting to feel like we were like, we'll maybe get back together and raise you as our son together. And then we ended up in that bedroom where you stormed in a Batman costume, enraged.
Dan's gradually, he started losing his mind.
I think that night ended up with you with a wooden baseball bat in the street.
Chasing a guy down the
and your
street going,
neighbor's
"I'm
like,
gonna kill you."
Dan,
And
I'm going to call the
copter.
police. Yeah.
Police
And then the
copter
police came, and I was very polite, and they commended me on
Classic Psycho Dan.
And they also
I
said,
didn't blow anything up or fucking remove.
Dan, I was a child at the time.
You were 21. We were posing as a retard.
I'm still a child.
did the cops ask you if you knew the whereabouts of the quarter stick bandit?
He crossed state line.
Oh, shit.
I think we got to wrap it up.
All right,
on
that's
that.
it for this episode of Motor City USA.
Wait, send this to
sponsored
my
by-
lawyer, but so I know if I can even send
we'll
this
forward to
out.
Ryan's lawyer. Presented by dorksplosion.com. Check out dorksplosion.com, all their web series and podcasts and crap that you can get and t-shirts. I've been Dan Bilak. This has been
Andrew DeWitt.
Ryan O'Neill.
The Danish.
Jeff Danish. And that's it. We'll see you next time. Thanks.
Boy.